The National Disability Insurance Scheme, or NDIS, is going to mean big changes for people with disability, service providers, and the government. But what's it really all about? Traditionally, disability services have been created by the government, who determine what the rules are, how much funding each service will get, and how many places are available. People with disability go to the government to get a service and have to wait for a place to become available. As we know, there are a lot more people than there are places, so it can take years of waiting. In 2013, the government proposed a bold new approach to disability services. Across Australia, people with disability, their families, advocacy groups, service providers and the community rallied to support the change. And on the 1st of July 2013, the NDIS was launched. The NDIS is a new and individualised way of delivering services to people with permanent disability. Here's how it will work. First, you'll need to find out if you're eligible for the NDIS by completing an assessment of disability, abilities and support needs with the National Disability Insurance Agency. If you are eligible, the agency will help you identify your dreams and goals. You'll then draw up a shopping list of the types of services and support that you'll need and work out how much money you can spend. Next, you'll shop around at different service providers until you find the perfect fit for you. You can always go back and switch providers whenever your needs or goals change. Once you've selected all the providers and services you'll need, there's nothing left to do but live, learn and lead the best life possible. Change this big needs time for everyone to adjust, so the NDIS is being rolled out in stages. In South Australia, the scheme starts for 0 to 3-year-olds and will continue to expand over the next few years until everyone is covered. At this time, the disability sector will look very different to how it does today. People with disability will be more in control to choose the services and support that they want and need, and can identify bigger dreams and goals. So what does the NDIS mean for service providers? At the moment, services are set up to mirror government-funded programs. There's a lot of red tape and it's a one-size-fits-all approach. Funding is set, and as long as we operate within the rules, our services go on. The NDIS will bring a lot of change for service providers. If we want people with disability to choose us as the perfect fit, we'll need to be better than everyone else to win the right to provide our services. We'll need to have the best service and program diversity, convenient locations, modern facilities, easy-to-use systems, highly skilled staff, the best customer service, offer exceptional value for money, and promote our services widely to people with disability and their families. Because if we aren't the best, we won't have anyone choosing us. To get this right, it's going to take lots of time, money and energy. New service providers to the market that have good reserves can invest in new facilities, marketing, staff development and creating new programs. For existing service providers, a different approach is needed, as many do not have much money to spare. Some are choosing to exit the market. Some are becoming advocacy-only organisations. Some are changing structure to become small niche providers. And others are talking to similar providers to see if they can meet the needs of more people if they join together. Bedford and Phoenix have been working separately towards building a strategy for the NDIS. Both are iconic disability organisations that do some things really well, but also have some holes to fill. The two organisations got together to see if they joined, could they be the provider of choice? They found that together, they would be stronger and could create incredible opportunities for people with disability. Let's look at the programs and services. Phoenix has supported employment, training, school to work transition, and co-locations with Inclusive Sport SA, while Bedford has supported employment, training, housing, day options, and a partnership with Maxima for employment services. Together, this is a great list. What about our locations? In metropolitan Adelaide, Phoenix has Elizabeth, Mawson Lakes, Jepp's Cross and Torrensville, while Bedford has Lonsdale, Panorama, Clapham, Paraka and Edinburgh. In rural South Australia, Phoenix has Whyalla and Bedford has Mount Gambier, Millicent, Port Pirie, Wallaroo, Kadina and Port Lincoln. Not to forget Silverwater in New South Wales and our business rep in Melbourne. Together, we'll be able to provide more options to people with disability and their families. This will position us for a great future under the NDIS. Plus, we'll have financial security, more expertise, greater involvement for family, more training, improved facilities, investment in technology and facility equipment, more career opportunities, and more support. Bedford and Phoenix have more than 120 years of combined experience and credibility changing the lives of people with disability. We're passionate about what we do, and we do it well. Imagine what we could do together. We want to make sure that we can continue to be here for people with disability, and together we'll create a stronger organisation that's better able to provide high-quality services for the long term.